Good day everyone, I'm Marvin Jan Aureliosa, the reporter for this week. My report is all about the white-leg shrimp. White-leg shrimp or Lithopineus banami, formerly Pineus banami, also known as Pacific white shrimp or king prawn, is a variety of a prawn of the Eastern Pacific Ocean commonly caught or farmed for food. Dominant shrimp cultured species in the world, one of the most relevant shrimp and prawns harvested or produced. The average lifespan of Peneus banami is 1 year. With excellent husbandry, the lifespan of females in commercial maturation system is 4 to 6 months. Taxonomic classification of Lithopineus banami. Domain Eukaryota, Kingdom Metazoa, Phylum Arthropoda, Subphylum Crustacea, Class Malacostraca, Subclass Eumalacostraca, Order Decapoda, Suborder Dendrobranchiata, Family Pinidae, Genus Lithopineus, Species Lithopineus banami. Characteristics of Lithopineus banami is grow to a maximum length of 230 millimeters, 9.1 inches, with a carapace length of 90 millimeters or 3.5 inches. Adults live in the ocean at the depth to 72 meters or 236 feet, while juvenile live in estuaries that rostrum is moderately long with 7 to 10 teeth and the dorsal side and 2 to 4 teeth on the ventral side. Males become mature from 20 grams and females from 28 grams onward at the age of 6 to 7 months. The female shrimp grow faster than males. The color of Lithopineus banami typically translucent white. The body can display a bluish hue that is due to a predominance of blue chromatophores which are concentrated near the margins of the telson and arthropods. Parts of Pineus banami. Ecology of Pineus banami is it lives in a tropical marine habitats. Adults live and spawn in an open ocean, while post-larvae migrate inshore to spend their juvenile, adolescence, and sub-adult stages in coastal estuaries, lagoons, or mangrove areas. Occurs at the depth from 0 to 72 meters in bottom mud marine adults and estuarine juvenile environment, subtropical to tropical climates. Distribution of white-leg shrimp. Lithopineus banami typically occurs in the Gulf of Panama. White-leg shrimp are native to the Eastern Pacific Ocean from the Mexican state of Sonora to as far as south as North Peru. It is restricted to areas where the water temperature remains above 20 degrees Celsius to 68 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year. Native to a tropical East Pacific from the Gulf of California, Mexico to northern Peru. It is the most widely cultured shrimp in the world and it raised in at least 27 countries, with major production operation occurring in the US, Mexico, Central America, tropical South America, China, India, and Southeast Asia. Escapes are widely reported from US East and Gulf Coast waters, Hawaii, South America, and Thailand, but so far established wild population have been reported only from Venezuela. Life cycle of white-leg shrimp. As a member of Crustacea, it has a distinctive pattern for early development by passing through embryo, nucleozoa, meses, and post-larvae. In embryo stage, it gets through the journey from zygote to two-cell, four-cell blastola, gastrola, limbad, embryo, and larva in membrane. After hatching from membrane, it is also experience 6 nucleus from stages, 3 zoa stages, 3 meses stages, and post-larvae stages before it becomes a juvenile shrimp. Reproduction, mating behavior, precopulatory courtship, ritual in common, through olfactory and tactile cues, usually indirect sperm transfer. Open entelka are found some shrimp species endemic to the western hemisphere, such as Peneus stylerostris and Peneus banami. Open telka are not enclosed by plates, and the spermatophores must be placed on it by a male when the female exoskeleton is hard. Usually with hours of spawning, the presence of spermatophore on the female is evidence that she has successfully mated. Ecological importance of white-leg shrimp. It is improved the ecological balance of ponds by helping prevent massive algal blooms, lessening potential environment impacts. Important in our economical is the major source of food. Shrimp farming gives livelihood among the poor. Production statistics. During the 20th century, Litipineus banami was an important species for Mexican inshore fishermen, as well as for trawlers further offshore. In the late 20th century, the wild fishery was overtaken by the development of aquaculture production. This began in 1973 in Florida using prawn captured in Panama that were used in hatchery for larvae production. In Latin America, the culture of Litipineus banami started to develop with the available of hatchery larvae, the development of feeds, the technification of the growth process, the freezing installation, and make channels, among others. From Mexico to Peru, most countries developed in the 70s and 80s large production areas. Ecuador became one of the world leaders producer of this type of shrimp. Development. While the expansion of Peneus banami culture has been rapid in recent years, particularly in Asia, it has led to reduced value of the harvested shrimp. This trend is expected to continue under such circumstances. The less efficient producers may not be able to compete with those capable of producing either more eco-friendly or cheaper products. Recent worldwide trends have been towards the integration of the industry. In response, the ever-increasing requirements for traceable and control with the culture system. In market, there has been a slowly increasing demand for shrimp in the world markets as captured fisheries stagnate and people became more affluent and conscious of health food choice. Despite the increased demand, the price for Peneus banami has been declining steadily. In the future, the market of Peneus banami is expected to become more competitive due to mainly to the saturation of export markets and reduction in the world economic growth, as well as the emergence of non-tariff barriers shrimp in trade. Frozen head-on, head-off, and peeled shrimp were formerly the major products for export to the main global markets of United States of America, European Union, and Japan. The trend now is the processed value added products. Treats. Production of Litipinus banami is limited by the susceptibility to white spot syndrome, Taura syndrome, infection, hypoderma, and hematopedic necrosis, backloval midgut gland necrosis, and vibrio infection. So far, none of the identified diseases have the impact of human health. Overfishing of juvenile shrimp from the wild to supply shrimp with natural predators. Laws governing or protecting the species. Republic Act number 8550, Article 9 of the FAO Code of Conduct Responsible Fisheries, CCRF. FAO and the other organizations have developed a system of guidelines and BMPs to help shrimp production countries comply with the various aspects of the CCRF. That's all, and thank you.